Hello and welcome to things I find interesting that happened today in the past, aka Tifitht Itp. This show is all about the historical events of the past, both recognized by actual historians and ones I personally find interesting enough to talk about. My information comes from the smart device application On This Day, the icon of which can be seen as cutoff prevention at the beginning and end of this video. Anyway, on with the show! Today's Freeze Day, aka Friday, January 8th, 2016. In 2005, the nuclear submarine USS San Francisco collided at full speed with an undersea mountain south of Guam. Only one death was suffered and the vehicle was able to service and repair. In 2004, the RMS Queen Mary II, the largest passenger ship ever built, was christened by her namesake's granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II. In 2002, U.S. President George W. Bush signed the No Child Left Behind Act into law. And thus, the government's plan to further retard the masses of the United States of America was one step closer to reality. In 1996, an Adamov AN-32 cargo aircraft crashed into a crowded market in Kensagaga, Zaire. 237 people on the ground got killed, yet the 6 crew members of the aircraft survived. In 1982, the breakup of the Bell system occurred, in which AT&T agreed to divest itself of 22 subdivisions. In 1981, a farmer in the Trans-Ain province, France, reported a UFO. This report is claimed to be, quote, perhaps the most completely and carefully documented UFO sighting of all time, end quote. In 1975, Ella T. Grasso became governor of Connecticut, becoming the first woman to serve as governor in the United States other than by succeeding her husband. In 1971, bowing to international pressure, President of Pakistan Zulfikar Ali Bhutto released Bengali leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman from prison, who had been arrested after declaring the independence of Bangladesh. In 1964, President Lyndon B. Johnson declared a war on poverty in the United States. And just like in Korea, Vietnam, and now the 14-year-old conflict over in the Middle East, it is a battle we are losing so bad I nominate our government to participate in the show The Biggest Loser. In 1963, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa was exhibited in the U.S. for the first time at the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. In 1940, during World War II, Britain started rationing its food. In 1912, the African National Congress was founded. In 1904, the Blackstone Library was dedicated, marking the beginning of the Chicago Public Library System. In 1889, Herman Hollerith was issued U.S. patent number 395,791 for the art of applying statistics, which was his punched card calculator. In 1877, Crazy Horse and his warriors fought their last battle against the U.S. cavalry at Wolf Mountain, Montana Territory. In 1867, black men were granted the right to vote in Washington, D.C. In 1835, for the first, last, and currently only time, the national debt of the United States of America was at 0. In 1790, George Washington delivered the first State of the Union address in New York, New York. And in 1697, the last execution in Britain for blasphemy took place, resulting in the murder of Thomas Aikenheld, who was a student at Edinburgh. Births: Kim Jong-un, 1983, DJ Clue, 1975, Tom Watson, 1967, R. Kelly, 1967, David Bowie, 1947, Stephen Hawking, 1942, Elvis Presley, 1935, ho ho ho. Deaths: Charles Brown, 2004, Eli Whitney, 1825, Galileo Galilei, 1642. And that concludes Tifitht Itp for your dose of passive daily. I am Mayo, and you are you. Toodles.